Good morning students. Up to now first lesson was completed amma. First lesson is the heat lesson. This is very important lesson. Already I said. See the next lesson of 10th class physics amma. Here this is dropped into the glass of water. Look at this glass of water amma. The size of the lemon was increased. Look at this. See the first take the glass. Half of the glass is filled with water and next take the lemon. That lemon is dropped into the glass of water. We will observe that the size of the lemon was increased. The size of the lemon was increased. See the next one amma. This is 5 rupees coin. 5 rupees in coin is also dropped into the glass of water. Here also we might have observed that we clearly observed the coin should be raised. The coin should be raised. We have to observe. We appears to be the coin is to be raised. Okay na? And next one, this is the pen. The pen is dropped into the glass of water. We have to see the pen to another side of the glass vessel. What we have to observe here also the light. Look at the glass ra. Here the pen should be bent at the interface line. My interface line means separating the two medias. Up to now this is air media. Up to this is water media. At the interface line the pen is bent. The pen is bent at the interface line. And one more thing, the stars is twinkling due to night time. And next time in some winter season the daytime is in rainy season, winter season, summer season. In some of the season daytime is greater than the night time, and some seasons the night time is greater than the daytime. What is the reason behind this? Look at the board. Here first the size of the lemon was increased when it is dropped into the water, and next one the 5 rupees coin to be raised when it falls into the glass of water, and then here the pen is bent at the interface line, and next one the stars to be twinkling, and next one basing on the seasons daytime is greater than the night time. What is the reason behind this? What are the reasons behind this? Okay na? These are all the good examples for the explanation of refraction. Okay na ma? These are all the good examples for the explanation of refraction. Refraction of light at the plane surface is the second lesson of the physics topic in 10th class amma. Physics in 10th class. Refraction of light at plane surface. Already first lesson was completed. See the second lesson. The second lesson name is refraction of light at plane surface. Refraction of light at plane surface. Plane surface part 1. Okay na? Refraction of light at plane surface part 1. Now see the examples ra. These are all the examples for understanding the concept of refraction. Here why the pen is bent when it is dropped into the glass of water. And next why the size of the lemon was increased when it is dropped into the glass of water. And next what you have to observe, the coin to be raised. What is the reason behind this? These are all the regarding the refraction amma. What is refraction and what is happening when the light rays travels from one media to another medium? Already we know very well about the reflection. Reflection is different from the refraction. Reflection is always takes place only one media, that is a rarer or denser, whatever it is. The reflection is always takes place only in one media. But the refraction is always takes place in two media. What is the refraction? Masira, this is for interface line. Interface means boundary or separating the two media. Boundary or separating the two media. This is for interface line. Interface line. Interface lines means separating the two media. Above the interface line we have to take any medium that is rarer. Below the interface line we have to take the any medium that is denser amma. Already I said about the rarer and denser. The speed of light is very high, that medium should be called as rarer medium. The speed of light is very less, that medium should be called as denser medium. For example, take the air and water, Amma. Here this is air and this is water. The speed of light in air is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Masira, look at the board. Here the speed of light in air is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. The same time the speed of light in water is 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. By comparing these two medias, which one is rarer and which one is denser? Already I said, those medium, the speed of light is very high, that one should be called as rarer. And those medium, the speed of light is very less, that one should be called as denser. Regarding these two medias, here air is a rarer medium and the water is a denser medium. Masira, this is interface line. Above the interface lines rarer and below the interface lines denser. Any medium you have to take. For example, above the interface line, denser medium should be taken. Below the interface line, rarer medium should be taken. Okay, Namma? No problem. See now, this is for interface line. And next, this is the normal. Normal means perpendicular drawn. Okay, Namma? This is the normal. This is air media. And this is for water. Denser means water. And next, rarer means air, Amma. Okay? When light ray travels from one medium to another media. When light ray travels from one media to another media. For example, this is the light ray is coming from the source of light. Is incident at the point of incidence. Okay, na? After refraction, it enters into the any media. That means it bends towards the normal. It bends towards the normal. It bends towards the normal. But what is the refraction? What is how the light ray is bending at the interface line? How the light ray is bending at the interface line? Look at the board. Here the light ray is traveling from one media to another media. At the interface line, the light ray should deviate from its original path. Deviate from its original path. Now listen carefully. When the light ray is travels from one media to another media, at the interface line, the light ray should deviate from its original path, or the light ray should bend at the interface line. What is the reason for the bending of light? What is the reason for the bending of light? Now, for example, if the light ray is travels from air to water. Light ray is travels from air to water. Air means the any molecules, dust particles or vapor molecules. Vapor molecules or dust particles both are present in air. Okay, na? These particles are separated by the large distances. And next to water molecules. Water molecules, the distance are separated by the very less when compared to air molecules. When light ray travels from air to water, here also the water molecules oppose the flow of light. Oppose the flow of light. That's why the light travels towards the normal. Okay, na? The light ray bends towards the normal or deviates from its position. That means when light ray travels from one media to another medium, the first one is change in wavelength. First one is change in wavelength. What is the reason for the bending of light ray? What is the reason for the bending of light ray? The main reason is when light ray travels from one media to another medium, the first change is change in wavelength. That change in wavelength leads to the change in velocity. Change in velocity is responsible for the deviation of light ray from its original position. For example, if the wavelength is changed, why the velocity is changed? Okay, na? See that. Here V is equal to nu lambda. V is equal to nu lambda. Ma V is velocity and nu is a frequency and lambda is a wavelength. Ma V is directly proportional to lambda. The velocity of the particle is always directly proportional to the wavelength. Velocity of the particle is always directly proportional to the wavelength. If velocity increases, the wavelength is also increases. The velocity is decreases, the wavelength is also decreases. When light ray travels from one media to another medium, the change in wavelength leads to the change in velocity. Both are directly proportional to each other. That's why velocity is changes, that at the same time wavelength is also changes. This change in velocity is responsible for the deviation of light ray from its original position. Deviates from its original position or bending, that two or takes place only at the interface line. That process should be called as refraction. What is refraction? Refraction, it is nothing but when light ray travels from one media to another medium, the light ray bends at the interface line. The light ray bends at the interface line. That process should be called as refraction. Okay, now that refraction is always takes place in two medias. The examples of refraction is the size of the lemon was increased when it is dropped into glass of water. The coin should be raised when it is dropped into the glass of water. The stars twinkling, and next daytime is greater than the evening time. These are all the examples of refraction of light. Okay, now refraction, it is nothing but when light ray travels from one media to another medium, the light ray bends at the interface line. That property should be called as refraction. During the refraction, wavelength should be changes, velocity should be changes. At the same time, the frequency should not be changes when light ray travels from one media to another medium. Listen carefully. This is a very important one. When light ray travels from one media to another medium, wavelength should be changes and velocity should be changes. The frequency remains constant. The frequency remains constant. Okay, now here velocity is always directly proportional to wavelength of the particle. Okay, now and next one, what happens when light ray travels from one media to another media? What happens when light ray travels from one media to another media? Now look at the board. Masira, here this is for interface line. Interface line means separating the two medias. Separating the two medias. Here this is for air and this is for water. Air means rarer and water means denser. Okay, now ma? The speed of light in air is equal to V1 and the speed of light in water is V2. When light ray travels from air to water, that means when light ray travels from rarer to denser, the refraction should be takes place at the interface line. After refraction, the refracted ray is bends towards the normal. This is for refracted ray and this is for normal. Now listen carefully. This is incident ray. Incident ray. And next this is one refracted ray. Incident ray and refracted ray. When light ray travels from one media to another media. This is light ray is traveling from air to water. At the interface light, the light ray bends and after refraction, it bends towards the normal. The refracted ray bends towards the normal. In this case, the angle of incidence is always greater than the angle of refraction. Here, what is angle of incidence and what is angle of refraction? Now, this is for normal. Okay, now? Here, the angle made by the incident ray with the normal is called as the angle of incidence. The angle made by the incident ray with the normal is called as the angle of incidence. Refraction should be takes place at the boundary. After refraction, the refracted ray bends towards the normal. And next, here, the angle made by the refracted ray with the normal. This is the refracted ray and this is the normal. The angle made by the refracted ray with the normal, it should be called as angle of refraction. Okay, now? Angle of refraction. In this case, the angle of incidence is always greater than the angle of refraction. Angle of incidence is always greater than the angle of refraction. Now see the first case, refraction, it is nothing but the bending of light ray, light ray at the interface line, it is called as a refraction. This is the first case when light ray is travels from rarer to denser. After refraction, the refracted ray is bends towards the normal. In this case, the angle of incidence is always greater than the angle of refraction. See the second case, Amma. Here this is for interface line and this is for the normal interface. And this is for normal. Here rarer, here denser. Okay, now first case rarer to denser. In the second case denser to rarer, Amma. In the second case denser to rarer. Denser to rarer. Now this is for incident ray. When light ray is travels from denser to rarer. After refraction, the refracted ray bends away from the normal. The refracted ray is bends away from the normal. Now this is for incident ray. Angle between incident ray and normal should be called as angle of incidence represented by I. And this is for angle of refraction, it is represented by R. This is the second case. See the second case, Amma. When light ray is travels from denser medium to rarer medium. After refraction, the refracted ray bends away from the normal. The refracted ray bends away from the normal, Amma. First case, refracted ray bends towards the normal. In the second case, the refracted ray bends away from the normal. In this case, the angle of incidence is always less than angle of refraction. The angle of incidence is always lesser than the angle of refraction. Now see the third case. This is very important one. The third one, Amma. Okay, na? Here interface line, and this is for normal. Okay, na? The first case, light ray is travels from rarer to denser. The second case, light ray is travels from denser to rarer. In this case, the light ray is travels along the normal. The light ray is travels along the normal. If the light ray is travels along the normal, in this case, the angle of incidence, the angle of refraction is equal to 0. Why the angle of incidence and the angle of refraction is 0 in this case? Now see look at the board here. When light ray is travels along the normal, okay, na? It does not deviate. The light ray should not deviate from its original position. That means there is no refraction takes place at the boundary. That time there is no incident ray. Here also the incident ray is travel along the normal. Normal is a incident ray and incident ray is act as a normal. That's why the angle between the normal and incident ray is 0. Here also the normal and normal should be act as a refracted ray. Here also the angle between the normal and refracted ray is 0. That's why the angle of incidence is equal to, the angle of refraction is equal to 0 degree centigrade. Angle of incidence, the angle of refraction is equal to 0 degree centigrade. Now listen carefully. When the light ray is travels along the normal, it does not deviate from its original position. That's why in this case the angle of incidence is equal to angle of refraction, that is equal to 0. Now see the first one. Refraction, it is nothing but the bending of light ray at the boundary is called refraction. Three cases should be observed in this refraction, Amma. The first case is when light ray travels from rarer medium to denser medium. After refraction, the refracted ray is bends towards the normal. In this case, the angle of incidence is greater than the angle of refraction. See the second case, when light ray travels from denser to rarer. After refraction, the refracted ray is bends away from the normal. In this case, the angle of incidence is lesser than the angle of refraction. See the third case, when a light ray travels along the normal. In this case, there is no bending of light ray at the boundary. That's why the angle of incidence is equal to angle of refraction is equal to 0. Okay, now see the next one, Amma. What is the unit of refraction? Now see the next one here. After that we have to know about the refractive index. We have to know about the refractive index. Now what is refractive index? Refractive index is a different from refraction. Refractive index is a different from refraction. Now generally refractive index is represented by the letter small n. Refractive index is represented by the letter small n. Okay now ma? Here the ratio of speed of light in medium. Refractive index is represented by the letter n. The speed of light in vacuum by the speed of light in any media. Speed of light in any media. Any media means that is water, glass, air, whatever it is. Okay now? Refractive index is represented by the letter capital N. Small n. Here the refractive index is defined as the ratio of speed of light in vacuum by speed of light in any media. Speed of light in vacuum is represented by the letter C. Okay now? Speed of light in any media is represented by the letter V. Okay? Here the refractive index N is equal to C by V. This is the formula to find out the refractive index of any material. Refractive index, it is nothing but the ratio of speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in any media, that is called refractive index. Refractive index is represented by the letter capital N. N is equal to C by V. Basing on the refractive index, we can easily define the rarer medium and denser medium. For example, okay. Here the refractive index, it has no units. It has no units. The reason is speed of light in vacuum. The units of speed is equal to meter per second. Here also the unit of speed is equal to meter per second. Both are get cancelled. Remaining value is constant. That's why refractive index has no units, because these two physical quantities which are same. Okay na? The units of these two physical quantities are the same. That's why it has no units. It is a dimensionless quantity. Okay na? It has a dimensionless quantity. Here refractive index N is equal to C by Vera. Here the refractive index of air is equal to refractive index of air is equal to 1.0003. And next, refractive index of water is equal to 1.33. These are the values regarding the refractive index. And next, refractive index of kerosene is equal to 1.44. And refractive index of glass is equal to 1.50. And next, refractive index of benzene. Refractive index of benzene is equal to 2.42. Refractive index of benzene is equal to 2.42. The formula for refractive index N is equal to C by V. Refractive index of air is equal to 1.0003. And refractive index of water is equal to 1.33. And refractive index of kerosene is equal to 1.44. And next, glass is equal to 1.5 and benzene is equal to 2.42. Basing these values, we can easily define the rarer medium and denser medium. Here the refractive index of water is 1.33. Kerosene is 1.44. Basing these two quantities, kerosene is optically denser and water is optically rarer. Kerosene is optically denser and water is optically rarer. Here this is for rarer medium and this is for denser medium. Okay na? That's why the kerosene is float on water. That's why the kerosene is floating on water, because the mass density of water is very high when compared to mass density of kerosene. But the kerosene is optically denser when compared to mass. Okay na? Mass of water. See the next one, relative refractive index. Relative refractive index. Relative means comparison. Relative means comparison. Asira, refractive index n is equal to C by V. And next one, relative refractive index. Basing on the another medium, refractive index can be defined. Okay, now,